But you know what, dang it? Forget all that. LeBron, people just love to talk about LeBron because he's the king. All right, y'all. Now buckle up because this next segment is not for the faint of heart. Welcome to You Can't Handle the Truth. Cognac and I are bringing the real, the raw, and yes, the controversial. Each of us will drop one bold take on sports, whether it's calling out an underrated player, overrated player, breaking down a questionable call, or just exposing the truth that y'all can't handle. That's okay. Now listen, these are our opinions, and we're not here to sugarcoat it. Some of you might cheer, some of you might throw shade in the comments, and honestly, that's the point. It's sports. Some of you just can't handle the truth. So if this is not your first time watching our videos, welcome back. But if this is your first time seeing our face on your screen, greetings, how you doing? Welcome to Against All Odds. Cognac and I connected on LinkedIn a while ago, and we both wanted to pursue a career in sports. So we thought, why not? Just create a lane for ourselves. So we talk about trending sports topics and give our opinions on what's hot in sports right now. All right, Cognac, I hope you're ready because I'm about to come in hot with my first take. And to everyone watching, if you got your own bold opinions, we want to hear. Drop your truth in the comments. All right. Now this is a topic that be ruffling some feathers, so I'm ready for this. So there's this concept floating around that's referred to as the LeBron effect, where players underperform alongside LeBron James. And of course, this sparks debates in the NBA world because it's LeBron. Some argue that he overshadows people or he limits his teammates' performances. The reason behind this, I feel like, is LeBron's dominance. I mean, he's a playmaker, he has a court vision, and he demands his teammates to adjust to their roles in the best way. For instance, so Kevin Love transitioned from a dynamic rebounder in Minnesota to, a kind of smaller, more specialized role with LeBron and the Cavs. Okay, that's one person that LeBron ruined. Then you got Chris Bosh, who faced a similar reduction in Miami, focusing more on defense and outside shooting. These adjustments led to the team being successful. Multiple championships, right? That's what we want, a ring. But of course, individual stats and contributions may have declined. These transformations underscore that while LeBron helps his teams, build and just come around to maximize his skill set, I feel like some people feel like the structure can suppress other people shine independently. But you know what, dang it? Forget all that. LeBron, people just love to talk about LeBron because he's the king. Although what I mentioned may be true, some people just were good before he came to play with LeBron, and when he played with LeBron, they weren't that good. However, Anthony Davis elevated his game as a Laker. Rajon Rondo was balling during 2020 championship run. So I just personally feel like LeBron has helped some people rediscover different ways to play basketball. Brandon Ingram, Lonzo Ball, Julius Randle, all their stats went up after leaving playing with LeBron. Who knows what they would have been like if they didn't play with LeBron? But you also have to look at the system. They were able to play more freely on other teams with greater responsibility because there wasn't somebody like LeBron on the team. So, of course, when you're the main player, you get more shine, you get the rock more. But you have to look at everything as a whole in an organization. So, like Brandon Ingram, he blossomed as a star with the Pelicans. He showed that he's a star primary scorer, especially with Zion injured. Randall was the main focal point for the Knicks, but he also got traded. Now he's with the Timberwolves, and he's averaging 20 points per game. He's doing better. So whose fault was that? Was that LeBron's fault? So I just feel like it raises a question on whether the trade-off between personal performance and team success is always worth it. So regardless, it's clear that playing with LeBron is both a challenge and maybe an opportunity requiring players to adapt to his unparalleled dominance. You can literally make an argument for everyone that plays better on one team and not the other. Look at Cat. He was not playing well with the Timberwolves. He's balling on the Knicks. Triple-double machine. But why is it LeBron that gets so much hate? People always say heavy is the head that wears the crown, and they don't call him King James for nothing. So you know what? You can't handle the truth because you're a hater. Period.
Very,
Drops
very.
mic, walks off stage.
That's a very, very interesting perspective.
Mm-hmm. Do you think LeBron tarnishes people's image or makes them sit back and play a smaller role so they can focus more on him?
Mhm. I mean, yes and no, but it's more to me. It's more of a no, because it's like, just because Chris, you gotta look. Chris Bosh was the best player on the Toronto team, and Kevin Love was the best player on the Minnesota team. So it's like when you got with a great player, now you gotta share the wealth, sacrifice, share the wealth. You want the ultimate team game. So the ultimate thing is the championship, the championship team game.
Mm-hmm.
LeBron, star, playmaker, scorer. That's his role. My role, catch and shoot. Hey, so that's just how it goes. Like, because one thing about it, when Kevin Love was in Minnesota, Kevin Love was a 20-20 guy, points and rebounds. But then when he got to, but they said, like, when he first got drafted, they said they never shoot the long ball. He
Mm-hmm.
learned how to shoot a little bit before he left Minnesota, turned into a great shooter when he got LeBron. Same
Mm-hmm.
thing about Bosh. So, um,
Haters.
you want that ring, you know what you got to do.
Exactly. Sacrifice, like you said.
Sacrifice. But
Yep.
I do say, you do have. I just feel like it's kind of, you do have to adjust your game to play with. But he's, look at the player of the magnitude, like, just see, you got to ask yourself, do I think I can have the same effect on this team that Bron can? Like, just the same all around effect, like, and if you can't, and if you cannot, but you still want that ring, if you can't, like I say, you can't beat them, join them.
Right. That's how I feel.
So this is my you can't handle the truth.
Mm.
Stephen Curry revolutionized the game of basketball with his remarkable shooting. However, what people cannot handle, and it is the truth, this version of basketball is not that appealing to me. And I feel like, not to say, no, to say, you've ruined the version that I love. Amon Shumpert had a video out not too long ago, and he was speaking on that same thing. Like, some of it, like, because not everybody can be the 3-point shooter you are. I don't know how to you the 3-point shooter you are. Because sometimes, like, I'm with Amon Shumpert, he wasn't even looking. He was but not everybody can be that. I'm coming from out the era of, Kevin Garnett, Shaquille O'Neal, Tim Duncan. I come out of the era of the post, like, where the post game was really valued. And with all this shooting, you see players like Joel Embiid now. I'm just finna, like, I want to shoot the super long ball. I don't mind you shooting the long ball every now, but like, if Shaq did that back in my day, or back when I was growing up, what? That's a bad shot. Come out. Half of the shots they take today, when we was coming up playing basketball, would be considered bad shots. Like coach will probably, like, coach will ask you, are you smoking crack or something? Like, why are you taking that shot? That's not a great shot. And then I feel like people are not learning it revolutionized so much that learning the fundamentals of it is going to change. Because there's some shots you just shouldn't take. But that's what makes him him. You can do that. I can't say you ruined. I can't say he ruined basketball. Just like I agree with Monster, he didn't ruin basketball. It's just today's game. The 3-ball, yeah, it's going to eventually be more prominent. But you just, I feel like, just your skill set. Like, you got people doing that. They go get people get a rebound, run all the way back out to the 3-point line and just shoot. What happened to putting your back to the basket? Give a little move. The mid-range jumper. I feel like 30 got everybody feel like they can score 30 at any given time by 33s. And that is not what it is. Thank you, Mr. Curry. You got everybody wanting to shoot the long ball today. What do you think?
I see what you're saying, and I can agree, because it's like there's no defense no more. I feel like some of these players are a little soft, and I don't know, like it's refs be calling every little thing. Sometimes they don't call, but it's like too many players are too scared to go to the rack. Too many players are too scared to post up on defense. Let me just shoot this three. Like that's cool. Shooting a three is great, but it's like let me just shoot this three. Who wants to see that? Like the first game that the Celtics played, was it the Knicks? They
Yes.
almost broke the record for all them threes. Why? I mean, yeah, that's points, and it's good to shoot a three, because honestly, I feel like that's hard. I was in the gym a few weeks ago. I hadn't played basketball since I was like 12. And I'm like, why is the basket so far away? Like, why is the 3-point line way back here? Like, that's not easy to shoot, but like nobody wants to play basketball anymore.
Right. They should just call it 3-point. They should call the game 3-point right now.
Right.
Because that's all they're doing. There's just three, 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 three. And Mr. 30 here, Mr. Light Skin here made that possible. Because you can always score. Like, scoring is always there. Like offense, because like I say, offense fills the stands. Offense fills the stands. Defense wins championships. If you're trying to fill the stands, dunking, that's what used to fill the stands back in the day. Dunks, like now they just coming to see. I want to see how long you shoot this three. It's not appealing.
No, it's just not. It's just not, because you can't really guard that. And if you do, if you get too close, foul. You know what I mean? Like it's
Right. You can't even get into the shooter's pocket or something. Like, I mean, which I understand, because that's an awkward landing. But what I'm saying is, it's like, but because of that's the way the way it is, it's ridiculous.
I agree. Totally agree.